um, I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video, like, jealousy. Um, that's what I'm gonna be talking about. And it's not even just like jealousy, like with guys. Like I've never been jealous of a guy with her, like, cause like the guy, like she won't hang around guys like that. She doesn't. And like the ones that like she does, like the ones I can even say like the ones she does talk to, cause like she doesn't really talk to like any guys like that. And if she does, it's like for something she has to do, or like getting help, or like they just like randomly talk to her. Um, like it's with her friends. Like it's mainly with her friends that I get I am jealous of her friends. I've come to realize that today. And like I never really noticed, like I never really thought it was jealousy. I didn't know what it was, because I don't hate her friends, but I feel kind of like some like type of mad when I'd see like her with her friends, and like her friends are like being like all up, like, like, and like I didn't know what it was, because I knew I don't hate them, because it's not like they did anything wrong. But yeah, like, what the heck? Okay. um hold on, I'm gonna place a sapling there. And wait, no, I'm gonna place a block, and then I'm gonna place a sapling so I can get that, because I already know it's setting. Yep. So on this block. Yeah. But yeah, I've come to realize that today. And some things that I was thinking about kind of made me realize that I'm jealous of her friends. Like, one day I was walking down the main stairs of my school that go down to the cafeteria, and like I see S at the end of the cafeteria, other side of the cafeteria, with her friend E, and I see her friend E like go up and hug her, like full on like embrace hug, like arms spread, and then like going in for the hug, and that made me feel some type of way, because I know I can't really do that anymore. And then I remember, I don't know if it was the same day or not, because I don't remember what day that was, but it was like last Friday. The bro, the 7th SIC meeting, Student Inclusion Council. I see her walk out with her other friend E, and like, you know, I see them walking, and then I see like her other friend E, like her and her, like, I think like she tries to hold her hand or something, and like I just got like really upset about that, really mad, cause like, and like part of it looked like S didn't want to go in for it or something, and like E was like really trying to or something. I don't know. I could have been like looking at it wrong, but I don't know. But yeah, I just, cause I know I'm not gonna be able to hold her hand like that anymore, and I know I'm not gonna be able to hug her like that anymore. Like, all I can do is admire her admire her, whether it's from afar or from like when she's talking to me. Like, it's like I'm back to square one, and I can't do anything about that. And I don't know if it's she's gonna change. And I know that if she gets with another guy before we graduate, no, not even before we graduate, if she gets with another guy, I I'm gonna be jealous of him. I know I am. And like today, with the um field trip that we went on, I don't know, I just felt like I felt I could have been overlooking it or something, but I felt a little tension, not like bad tension, like maybe sh I don't know, maybe she's what the what the I don't know what just happened. Maybe she like likes her, but like I felt some tension between S and her other friend E. Like not only like were they by each other like the whole time, but like I don't know, it just felt different. And I could have been overlooking things or just like jealousy, like looking through it with jealousy eyes or something. But I don't know. It just sucks. Like part of that jealousy is like the way that her friends will talk about her and like the way she talks about her friends and such. Like literally they'll talk about like how oh like oh like one of her friends L was always like oh like Sue's so sexy like S is so sexy like oh like I'll just like crack her and stuff like that. And like they'll talk about that like like about each other to each other every day. Like it gets to a point and they do it literally in front of me too. And it like even during like the relationship, which like it's like I don't mind them being gay, but it's like they're doing too much. Like they're literally saying how they're gonna crack each other like every single day. Like how they're gonna do stuff with each other like every single day and like oh talking about like a three like bro like it gets to a point and I know the second I say something about that I'm gonna be in the wrong and like I'm gonna look I don't know like and that's why I just look away and try to like ignore it because like what am I gonna do say like oh you can't like say you're gonna fuck your friend every single day like but I know the second I say something about it then I'm gonna be in the wrong and like oh like you're just like jealous like oh yeah but it's also like you're literally saying every day that you're gonna fuck each like it gets old pretty quick and it's just weird like yeah I'll make jokes like that to my friend like I'll make jokes like that to my friends but I'm not making them every day and it's not to the point where I'm just like, oh yeah, like me and RST and Noah had like a threesome the other. Like no, like I'm not saying that. Like the most I'll do is like let's say like RST is just like, oh yeah, uh like she was bent over and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bend you over. And that's where it ends. That's where it ends. And that's literally not like every day. That's not like every week. That's every once in a while. And it's not like every time the opportunity comes up. No, it's like every once in a while I'll say something like that. And, I don't, like, and it's not like, and it doesn't seem like I actually mean it, because I don't. But, like, literally one of her friends, L, is bi. So it's like part of me, like, and it's not saying, like, oh, like, just because you're bi and you're talking about, like, girl, effing girls, like, you actually want to Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, it's to the point where it's like, maybe you actually do. That's what it feels like. And it just, I don't know, it's just all so freaking stupid. Because it's like, why? Why are you guys like this? Like, why do you say, ooh, like, I'm gonna crack each other, like, I'm gonna crack you, like every day? Okay, that was perfect. Like, oh my god. Just die. What on? Oh yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure if you were in my shoes, you would understand. Like, and like, there was literally this one day where we had an assembly, right? And so some of her friends, and uh, like some of her friends go to this place that's called the Career Center, and they went there like during like their junior senior year, so like you don't really see them anymore. That's where uh Big T is now. He's at the Career Center. Um, so I don't really see him. And then RC just lives in Timbuktu, bro. Um, but like, they're and like literally one of her friends go here, but like they both sat next to Sue during the assembly, and like anytime I try to hold her hand, try to like like do anything, like they take my hand off me, take my hand, like they move my hand, or like move me, or just do something, and then do the exact same thing I just was doing. Like I held her hand. I tried to hold her hand once, and they took apart our hands and literally held her hand. I put my arm around her shoulder. They take my hand off her shoulder, and they put their arm around her shoulder and have her lean on them. Like it's just stupid stuff like that. And like I did talk to her about it. I was like, hey, like, that wasn't cool. Like, I didn't like the way they literally was just like, because it's like, imagine trying to be actually like trying to love your girlfriend. Like, I'm not saying you have to do that stuff to love your girlfriend, but like trying to be doing not like weird stuff, doing stuff with, like, just imagine trying to hold your girlfriend's hand, and then someone just comes in and then like takes your hand apart from hers and then holds her hand. Like it like bro. But it's like now I can't even like really be mad about it cuz like, we're not dating anymore. But it's just like that stuff was still like it made me so mad because like why? What do you gain from this? What do you gain from doing that? You don't gain anything. You just look like a. Where's my shears? Am I slow? It's in my. Oh my god. I knew I had it in my inventory. I was so confused when it wasn't, bro. When I didn't see it. But, like, yeah, it's just stupid stuff like that. That just made me mad. And it's like, I did not realize I had more copper. But it's like now, obviously can't get mad about it, like mad about like when they hold hands and stuff like that, and like because now we're not together, so she can do whatever she wants. And I'm not saying she couldn't do that in the first place, but it's like, you know, I'm probably gonna end it here because I don't really have anything else to talk about. Yeah.